Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 86, and it's time again for our weekly zone cleaning episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the episode. Okay guys, so it's time for our weekly zone cleaning episode, and this week we're in zone 4. And it's so funny because I was just looking at my list for zone 4 and I was like, I just went over these things. Like I feel like I just recorded the zone 4 podcast. I'm like, did I make a mistake? And I look back and no, it's been months since I recorded this. So it's just crazy how quickly these weeks fly by. And every time I do the next zone cleaning episode, I feel like, didn't I just do this? Am I making a mistake? But anyway, so this week we are in zone 4. Just real quick for anyone who's not familiar with the zone cleaning. Zone cleaning is part of the Fly Lady method of cleaning. In this method, this is just a piece of her whole overall program, but this is the part where you work on your different deep cleaning tasks that need to be done periodically throughout the house. So under this method, your home's divided into 5 zones, and then each week we work in a different zone. So over the course of the month, you're kind of accomplishing some deep cleaning tasks throughout your entire home. And the way she suggests doing it is 15 minutes a day in each zone. But I don't do it that way only because it just doesn't work out for me with the rest of my schedule, with cleaning and work and cooking dinner and everything else. How I have everything else kind of planned out right now, that just doesn't work for me. So what I do is I take at least a half hour or more if possible on the weekend, and I do whatever tasks I can get done that are in the zone that we're working on that week. To keep track of my list, I use the Fly Lady app. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really like it. It's really easy to use. You could keep your daily routines in there. You can also keep your weekly zone cleaning in there. And it's nice because it has each zone identified. It highlights what zone you're currently in, and then it has the list of items in your zone. So you can, what I do is I check them off as I get them done, but then whatever I don't get done when we're in the zone this time, I leave them unchecked so that next time I know to do some of those things first, and I keep going that way until everything's checked off at some point in that zone, and then I'll reset it. Because I really don't, I don't know if I've ever actually completed an entire zone while we were in that zone. I just don't usually have that amount of time, but it's fine because I do eventually get to it over the course of 2 to 3 weeks or whatever. It depends. Sometimes it's longer if life is busy. So regarding life being busy, don't get stressed out about trying to make sure you get everything in your zone done, because the whole point of it is just to get something done in these different areas of your home. And these are deep cleaning tasks. It's not you're not getting your dishes done or you're not getting your bathroom done or something important like that. These are more the deep cleaning things, like dusting your fan or scrubbing the, I don't know, my mind just went blank. Maybe doing baseboards or things like that. So you don't need to stress if you don't get them done. You'll survive and your house will still be fine. So anyway, like I said, we're in zone 4 this week. So zone 4 is officially for the Fly Lady. It's master bedroom / master bath / master closet. So for me, it's master bedroom, master closet, and basement bathroom because we don't have a master bath. So I swapped out our basement bathroom for the master bath in this zone cleaning for the week. So the purpose of these episodes is that I share with you what's on my zone cleaning list. Maybe hopefully it'll help you if you want to follow along with these episodes rather than having to keep track on that list. You could just kind of listen and just maybe do some things that are talked about on the episode. Or maybe you just want to listen to it and look at your own list. However you want to use this episode, I'm just hoping that it might be helpful to some people to keep them kind of motivated and going and sticking to the zone cleaning if it's something that you're interested in. I did want to say too, if you're not interested in using the app, a lot of people do have really cute printables and stuff that you can download for free to handwrite your list out if you prefer to do it that way. So anyway, so zone 4. So what I have on my list in the master bedroom is to clean cobwebs. So you just take like a long duster and just kind of look around the corners of your room and see if there's anything, any cobwebs, like that might need to be wiped out in there. Wash the windows, wash the throw pillows. Just take any throw pillows you might have on the bed, assuming they're washable, and just throw them in the washing machine. Straighten the drawers. So I don't really have to do straighten the drawers too often because I don't really have any drawers with random things really in my bedroom. It's really mostly like just clothing, and I always do that once a season when I switch out the seasonal clothes. I always kind of go through and get rid of things and stuff like that. But it's still worth just taking a look to see if anything. Sometimes in a season you'll wind up buying extra new clothes for that season, and then your drawers might get too jam-packed. So like I noticed that the other day, my t-shirts and my shorts where it was getting a little bit tight. So I was like, oh, I better go through this and see if there's some things I need to get rid of. So I was starting to have too much. Sweep the floor and mop the floor. So we have hardwood floors in our bedroom, so sweep and mop is one of the items on my zone cleaning list. No, I don't do that as part of our regular house maintenance. That's something that just gets done when I'm in the zone. I don't always sweep and mop the bedrooms. I do the main areas of the house, like the living room, family room, and kitchen. I do those once a week as far as mopping, but not the bedrooms. Polish the furniture. Wash the bed skirt. So we have one of those little bed skirts, and it's kind of a pain in the neck. You have to lift this heavy mattress and pull it out and wash it. But I did actually recently do that one. It had been a long time since I had done it. Clean under the bed. Just make sure if anything, might have got shoved under there by accident, or maybe you're storing something under there and you kind of forgot about it. Just make sure there's nothing under there starting to accumulate dust or anything like that. Wash the comforter. And that's all I have for the bedroom zone cleaning. So then for the basement bathroom, I really don't have too many things. I have washed the area rug, and I've mentioned this probably every single time, but I don't actually wash that area rug. I just shake it out, only because it's getting really old. I definitely need to replace it. Maybe at some point you'll hear I finally have, but it still looks nice. So I hate to just replace it because it looks really nice, but the bottom of it is the rubber is starting to deteriorate, so I can't really throw it in the wash anymore because it just starts falling apart. Clean the fan. We have one of those bathroom vent fan things, and I just take a pipe cleaner and just kind of go through the little vents, just kind of wipe them out because they get dusty. Dust the pictures. We have a couple of pictures hung in the bathroom, and just kind of dust those off. And then clean inside the toilet bowl cleaner caddy. I have one of those little plastic toilet bowl cleaner caddies that you stick the brush back in. And I always wipe the front of it off when I'm just doing my regular bathroom cleaning. But for the deep cleaning task, is to actually take the brush out and clean out the inside real good, where the brush sits. So that's the bathroom. Let's see. Master closet. So I would hardly call our closet a master closet. It's just a closet. There's a bar and you hang stuff on it, and there's a little spot on the ground where shoes can go, and then there's a little shelf where we just stick some other random stuff up there. So there's really not much for me to do in the master closet. I would imagine obviously people that have a real a walk-in closet with lots of shelves and space and things like that would have a lot more on their master closet task list than I do. All I have is to straighten the top shelf just to make sure if anything needs to be reorganized or moved, or if things got shoved up there, maybe they don't belong there, and just kind of make sure they get put back where they belong or gotten rid of if they're not needed anymore. And then just to kind of dust the shoe, we have a little shoe shelf where shoes go on the bottom, and then just kind of sweep it out, make sure it's clean in there. So that's all I have on the master closet. So zone 4 is kind of a light one for me. I don't have too much on my list, but I'll tell you what the Fly Lady has on hers, just in case there's any things that I didn't have that would be helpful to you. So for the master bathroom, what she has that I don't is straighten up the makeup. I actually don't really have much makeup, and usually I don't normally wear it, but when I do go to, it's usually all gone anyway because my daughters have kind of gone through it and taken half of what I had by the time I ever go to use it anyway. So I don't actually have that on my like to-do list. I just have a small makeup bag with a few things in there, but I could definitely see if you have like a bigger variety of makeup and maybe it takes up more space, you'd want to go through that and maybe get rid of anything that's getting old or broken or things like that. She also has on here, clean the shower stall and wash the shower doors. So you might want to do that also. Like I've said before, the only reason I don't have that on my zone cleaning list is because I actually do that each week as part of the bathroom. I do the bathroom fully upstairs, our regular bathroom, and then our basement bathroom. I do them once a week fully, and then I do them once a week, just like a quick touch up. But I do that as part of like my morning weekly chores. I do a half-hour cleaning each week, so that already gets done when I do the bathroom. I do it like fully. I do the whole bathroom from top to bottom, except for these handful of a couple of things that I have on my zone cleaning list. Let's see, for the master bedroom, see if she has anything else that I didn't have. She has clean off the desk. I don't think that really falls under polishing. I think with that she means like if there's papers or anything that needs to be cleaned up, maybe just kind of straighten up and reorganize if you have a desk in your bedroom. I don't have a desk in my bedroom, so I don't have that on the list. Flip mattress is not on my list because my mattress isn't flippable. We went to try and do that one day based on it being on this list, and when you like lift up the mattress, there's like felt under the bottom, like it's definitely not meant to be flipped over. So I looked it up, and it does turn out that some mattresses aren't meant to be flipped. So anyway, that might be applicable to you, it might not be. Empty the trash. If you have like a little garbage can in your bedroom or whatever, if it needs to be emptied. It's funny, I took that off my list because I felt like whenever I would see the garbage needed to be emptied, I would just empty it. But I feel like lately it's kind of been like right up to the rim, and there's nothing like gross in it. It's just like random stuff, maybe clothes tags if we bought some clothes, or like the inside of like a shoe stuffing or something from like a shoe box or whatever. I don't know what even winds up going in there. But it's just like random, like probably papers and plastic and things. And it's been like right up to that rim line. It's just like a little wastebasket, but I'm like, I really need to dump that. I really need to dump that. And I just keep walking past it. So I'm like, okay, I should have just left it on the zone cleaning list because I felt like I didn't need it because I would always just do it. Now I haven't been. So anyway, if you have any garbage in the room, just get rid of it. She also says take some books from the bookshelf, I guess, to get rid of that. It says cull some books from bookcase. Yeah, so like if you have any, maybe you need to go through your books and get rid of a few that you've already read, or you're not going to be reading again. I don't really have many books because I pretty much read everything on the Kindle now, and I really like it better that way because then you don't end up accumulating all these books that have to be stored somewhere. So anyway, though, you might have a bookcase that needs to be gone through. So that was it for the master bedroom for items that I didn't have. And then I always think this one's odd, but on her master bedroom closet list, one of the items she has is take suitcases to the basement. And I just don't get that. It's just so odd and random. I'm sure I know I said that last time too. But I guess if you have any suitcases in your bedroom, you need to go put them away where they belong. And that's all she has. She has arranged the shoes also. I guess I didn't specifically put that on my list. I just had to dust the shoe thing. But I guess maybe if you need to like rearrange the shoes, or you could even go through them and just see like if there's any that are, need to get donated or thrown out or anything like that. So that's our zone cleaning list for this week. Just some tips, like I've said, don't get hung up on being able to get all of it done. Just do what you can. The whole point that's great about this is that as long as you've gotten all your other things done that you wanted to get done in your home for the week, these are just all like those bonus chores. Like these are not things that you have to get done each week. So anything of these that you get done, you can feel good about because it's something extra. And at the same time, if you're having a super busy weekend, it's not the end of the world if they don't get done. So just get done what you can get done. And if you have a weekend where you have like a whole free weekend, which hopefully happens for you sometimes. It does happen for me occasionally. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while you'll look at the calendar and you're like, oh my gosh, there's nothing on the calendar this weekend. So on those times when you have more time, get more things done. And if you don't have that much to get done in the zone you're currently in, then just look at another zone and pick something. I mean, I've even had times where for whatever reason, I just couldn't bear to work in the zone that was assigned for that week, and I would just pick another zone and get something done. Like, who cares? No one's going to come after you and say, you were supposed to be working in zone 4 this week. So it's more just about that continually working through the house, getting these things done, and then over the course of time, you're always getting a bunch of these little random things done, and you don't have to do like those deep, major like spring cleanings and seasonal cleanings, because you're always touching on all these little things. And another tip I have is if you see something that needs to be done and it's not on your list, just add it to the list right away, because then it's out of your mind. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. It'll be on the list. And then when you're in that zone, when you see it, you could be like, oh yeah, okay, I got to get that done. So those are just a couple of tips I have. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope this is motivating to you to get some of these things done in your home. If you have any feedback, or if you'd like to hear these episodes done in a different way, I'd love to hear your feedback. You can reach me through Facebook Messenger. My website is, my Facebook page is facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. You could like the page, send me a message there, or even post a comment right on the page. Or if you're interested, we also have a private listeners group. You can find a link on the Facebook page, or you can go directly to facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life and submit a request to join. I'd really love to have you. We talk about different topics that are discussed on the show. Cleaning, time management, frugality, all things like that. So please submit a request to join if that's something you're interested in. And don't forget to subscribe to the show if you like it. And also, if you would like to leave me a review, that would be really amazing. It's supposed to help, I think, expand the show. Like when people search for it, I think the more ratings I get, the more people will be able to find it. So that would really help me out also. And so that's it for today. I hope you have a really awesome day, and thank you so much for listening.